What up, folks? It's your boy. So I think we all know, those that are part of this channel, that we are spiritual beings, right? And I always say this ain't a religious station because it ain't. The difference between religion and spirituality is there's a lot of closeness. There's a lot of kinness between the two, because what happens is that religion hijacked spirituality. Fuck it, that's how I'm gonna say it. So we're spiritual beings in this physical experience, and I've come to realize that the masses are just that. They're just we're not going to be able to change the masses' minds. We're not going to be able to open up their third eye. We're not going to be able to get them to experience spiritually who they are. I think it's because that's what this plane that we're on is designed for. So I think once I've come to realize that, it's been a lot easier for me now to talk about and convey a message. I mean, like, what got me on today? Here's what had me post something today. It's because on my feed, if you go to your YouTube, there's your own feed, and then there's like the trending shit, right? Well, on my feed, they popped up the BET Awards, where they gave your boy Nipsey Hussle a humanitarian award, and the whole family got up on stage, and I was like, oh, what are they gonna do here, right? I'm watching this shit play out. Like, what are they gonna do? There's part of the propaganda is gonna continue, right? And sure enough, it did, right? Especially with moms. I'm gonna be honest with you. She tried her damnedest. She's trying her damnedest to clean this shit up. Now she's claiming she was at the scene. Then she was like, I asked the officer, well, where's the blood? Where did it happen? So on and so forth. Come on, mama. I mean, with all due respect, come on now, because I love moms. All moms around the world are valuable people. Come on, mama. Come on now. And even Pops was like, you know what, you do you. Because he realized, okay, everybody has their little role, and she's trying to control his role, and he's like, no, you do you. And anyways, that's the part that got to me. So I'm looking at the comments, and everybody is just clowning and making jokes and just talking stuff about how Pop said that, right? And they're not even aware of, they're just oblivious to the fact that, like, this is a huge ass mass deception. Huge ass mass deception. And so that's what hit me. It hit me like, man, look at the numbers. Look at the masses. They are going to believe. They're actually designed, these people, not you, not me, the ones that are awakened. These people are actually designed to be dumb ass motherfuckers. They actually are literally designed to be a dumb ass motherfucker. And when you come to realize, like, wait a minute, I'm trying to make a dumbass motherfucker wake up, I can't. These mofos are supposed to be this way. And so it's not frustrating to me anymore. And it allows me to move on to the subjects that I really want to talk with you guys about. Because I'm done with that one now. Real talk. That's so stupid. And what's really frustrating is that I'm looking at it, and it's us this time. Usually these these things, these psyops involve different folks, and I'm not trying to segregate. Believe me, I know I got people on this channel that's of all ethnicities, so I hope you can appreciate the fact that I'm speaking to us, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Because you can even make it bigger and say I'm speaking to people. Fuck it. But the truth of it is that when it comes down to us, man, we just is what we is, man. I'm gonna say it the way they can understand it. We is what we is. Ignorant, dumbass motherfuckers. Can't see shit. Will never wake up. Gonna buy into exactly what the media tells you. And that's it. Period. That's it. Don't tell me nothing else. If it ain't what the media tells me, I'm done. So, I was having a conversation with God, as I often do. And there's a verse in the Bible. I think it's in John. I forget the chapter and verse. You can look it up yourself if you feel that. But it says something to the effect that if I tell you about earthly things and you don't believe me, then how are you gonna? What's gonna happen when I start talking to you about heavenly things? That's what the Bible. I'm contextualizing, but that's what the Bible says. If I tell you about the earth, the world, the earthly things, and the shit that's going on here in the physical, and you don't believe me, then what are you going to do when I start talking to you about spiritual things? That's what God told me. This was many years ago. And I was like, damn, what does that mean? I mean, at that time, I was like, what does it mean? I clearly understand what that means now. And that's what I want to get into real quick. We're going to have big, deeper conversations about that. Heavenly things. Let's talk about heavenly things. Heavenly things. This is what I'm called for, guys. If you ain't with this one, I'm good. I don't care. It don't matter to me. I'm going to be honest about you. This is exactly what I'm called for. Heavenly things. Okay, real quick example. Okay, I'm gonna ask you some questions about where you live. Okay, because you've been told where you live since an infant. They showed it to you, right? Earth. It says, oh, Earth is here. Then it's this far away from the sun, and this far away from the moon, and this far away from the planets, and this whole thing, and it's an ever-expanding infinite galaxy, right? And we're spinning what? Do you know how fast we're spinning? Okay. If you don't, look it up. Okay. Do you know how large the Earth is that they say we are on? Do you know the diameter of the Earth? Okay. If you don't, look it up. This is important. This is important. This ain't just conversation. Write this down. If you got your notepad with you, write it down. I'm talking to people that are on the beginning of this journey, y'all. If you already know this, don't mind me. Okay, so first of all, do you know how fast we're spinning? And secondly, do you know how large the Earth is, right? That's it. That's it. So, next question is this. Are you in a place where you live whereby at night you can step outside and look at the heavens? Excuse me. And when you do, I'm fighting this flu bug, and I don't take no flu shots, never will. And when you do, it's a whole nother subject. And when you do look at the heavens, do you notice that the same star is sitting there at night? Same constellations are sitting there at night. Huh? Or do you even look up into the heavens? Huh? Remember what the word says. It says, this is not me talking, this is what God said. He said, if I tell you about earthly things and you don't believe me, well, damn. I mean, maybe he didn't say damn. He said, well, dang it. What happens when I talk to you about the heavenly things, right? That's what the word says. So my question is, do you look up into the heavens? And when you do you see the same stars in the same position every single night? Do you? Because if you do, I have a question for you, and I'm done. This is going to be a quick 10-minute video. I got a question for you, and I'm done. If you do see the same stars in the same position every night, how are we spinning at 1,000 miles per hour at the equator and seeing those same stars in the same position every night? You're going to come up with an answer that they told you about. I know it. I guarantee it, because you're going to convince yourself that your eyes don't see that by way of an answer that they told you about when you was a kid. Actually, they probably didn't tell you that. They just told you this, and you just believe it because it's faith. Okay, well then let me add this to it. What is the degree of our tilt, our axis tilt? Huh? Do you know that? So you believe all this shit, but you don't know shit about what you believe. You feel me? So if I tell you about earthly things you don't believe me, then how the fuck am I going to tell you about heavenly things? I'm out, man. Peace. I be getting too mad for this shit. You know what? I'm out.